Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sri Lankan series. In these episodes we'll be sharing our experiences and adventures with you of this beautiful jewel of an island. We begin in Negombo and spend a few days heading south along the coast as far as Tangal. We stop off at various places along the way and pay a visit to the famous stilt fishermen, something I've wanted to see since I was a child. From there we head inland and up to the mountainous area of Nuwara Eliya and Ella, where tea paddies are aplenty and the scenery is just awe-inspiring. We continue north via train and bus, heading through lush landscapes up to Kandy and then up as far as beautiful Sigiriya and the famous Polonnaruwa UNESCO site. From there we make our way back to Negombo slowly, stopping off at Habarana, where we spend a night in a treehouse, and then eventually stop off at Pinawala to see the elephants, my favourite animal, playing around in the River Maha. We met some of the most amazing people along the way, we had some great adventures, we relaxed a little bit, and saw some unbelievable sights. This is our experience of the small island that gives its all. Welcome to Sri Lanka. Hello.
Hola.
So we're just waiting in the bus station in Tangale. We're waiting for the number 31 bus up to Ele. It's here in about 15 minutes, so it's a very busy little spot, as you can see. There's a lot going on, a lot of shouting, a lot of calling. There's a guy over here that was just trying to get us to go on his bus, even though it's going nowhere near where we want to go. And then a guy from the office kindly came over and told us, no, don't get on that bus, just wait for yours. So we're just sitting here waiting for it, taking in the views, watching the busyness. So it's very sweaty, it's very humid here this morning, there's no wind, so we're sitting in the shade with the dogs. Just been feeding this little boy, give him some food, poor little chap. Doesn't say hello, but I'm guessing.
Excuse me, Elle?
So this is our bus. And yeah. Thank you very much. Fabiola's just got on to get us a seat, I think. I'm hoping she's got us a seat. Let's find her. So we finally just got to Ella. It took us how long?
Like 4 hours.
About 3.5 hours, I'd say, to get here from Tangale. We just arrived. The last bit of section is very windy. The roads are like this, so I feel a little bit sick.
But the view is amazing.
Yeah, the views have been really cool, like loads of mountains, and yeah, we were lucky we had a front row seat on the bus, so we were able to see a fair bit. But yeah, the town looks quite small and nice. We're just going to get some food from this little place, we're starving, so. And then we're going to head to our Airbnb, which is I think about 15 minutes up into the hills. It's not quite in the town, so. This is our view for the moment. The roads are pretty busy, many buses going up and down. Quite an interesting drive here. The bus drivers don't kind of care too much, and they don't really use one side of the road, it's either or, so yeah, very interesting. But we got here in one piece, so we're just going to eat now, and then yeah, like I say, we're going to head on to our place, so see you in a bit.
Bye.
Hello everybody, good morning from Sri Lanka, Hola. As you know, we arrived here yesterday. We just chilled out, we were quite tired when we got here, so we had a little siesta in the daytime. And then, yeah, we just went into town in the evening, got some food, really nice food there, and woke up this morning quite fresh. So we're hiring a scooter today. We're going to go through and cruise through some little roads and see some of the tea plantations. But before we go, I just wanted to show you the little view of kind of from where we're staying basically. So we're a little bit up from the town itself, about a 5-minute ride in the tuk-tuk up a hill. So we've got views like this. From the back of the property, which I'll show you in a minute, you can see Ella's Rock, which I'm going to hike in the morning for sunrise. So I'm looking forward to that. But look at these views. Very nice, eh? It's a beautiful country, man. So nice. Okay, so this is like the dining area of where we're staying. And just up here there's like a balcony with a beautiful view of Ella's Rock. So let's go and show you that. And then, so there's the view. That's Ella's Rock in the distance. That's where I'm going to be hiking tomorrow morning for the sunrise. I think we set off at like 4 AM. But yeah, not a bad view from the accommodation here. And very cheap. I think we paid like £17 a night, which is about 21 US dollars. So not a bad deal for a view like that. In the UK you'd pay a lot of money. This is the dog Bruno, a Dalmatian. Hello Bruno, say hello. Say hello. You saying hello to the camera? No, he's just going to have a little scratch for the camera instead. Not a bad view this cow's got here. So as you can see down there, there's a little tea plantation. One of the first, well, kind of one of the first ones we've come across along this little trip. So as you can see up there, you can see the guys tending to the tea plants. One guy's using like a strimmer. He must just be cutting some stuff back, and then you've got the other guys using like a sheath. They're not actually picking the leaves, I think they're just tending to it, chopping away at the old stuff by the looks of it. All of this is tea. There's some of these beautiful orange trees along the way. We've passed a couple, but yeah, they just look so vibrant in the middle of all this greenery. The motorbike's a little bit temperamental at starting, so we didn't want to stop in the middle of nowhere and not be able to start the bike, so there's a garage there, there's some guys fixing the tuk-tuk, so I'm pretty sure if we can't start the bike, they will help us. A very local little town. I'll get the name of this for you. I'll tell you when we get back. I can't think of it now, but... Hello! Hello! So just come across this little place. Nice people. With a pretty nice view of the mountains now. So it looks like there's a little settlement down here in between all these tea plantations. You got some guys here tending to their little tea plantation. You can see the kids down there. They're playing football or something. And then obviously a dog that's come to say hello. So there's a little school down there. I'll try and zoom in. You can hear the kids playing from up here. It's a little bit blurry for you guys, I guess, but you can see the kids running around a little. Okay, so if you remember this little shack we found on the way past on our little journey, we've just stopped off here to get a drink and something to eat. Looks like they're making some roti, which is a local dish. She's cooking in here. Let's see if we can get a little video. Hello. Yeah, so she's making roti. Roti, yeah. Auntie. Yeah? Tea? So I think we're going to have some roti and tea because we're a little bit peckish. There's the menu. So as you can see, it says roti and tea. So local. We got some. Hola. Hello. Not a bad little view. So yeah, we just made our way back. We continued along that track for about 20 minutes or so. We just turned back and stopped here. So we're going to eat now. Food's just come and we've got some roti and vadi. I think I'm saying it right. She was telling me how it was said, but I don't think this is, they said it's not too spicy, this sauce, but we're going to take a little bit and see how it goes. It's good?
It has coconut.
There's the coconut roti. Yeah, they put coconut in these roti sometimes. Must be the traditional way of doing it. Provecho. It's good? Yeah? See? So it is spicy.
Sugar. Okay.
Sugar. Thank you very much. Estuthi. It looks very nice. Looks very nice. Thank you. So they've just brought us some tea. Everywhere else we've been, it's just been tea and like the tea bag and water, like plain. But they do milk here, so it's obviously a different way that they do it. Okay, so we're halfway through eating our food. It's very nice, very good taste. This is a little bit spicy, so she brought some sugar over and mixed it into that for us to make it less spicy, which it did the job now. It worked, it made it a little less spicy. And then we've got some tea, which is very milky, very sugary, a lot of sugar in there, but very, very nice. It reminds me of the tea that I had with the Maasai when I went to stay with them. So yeah, everything good. And there's the chef, there's the cook. Very, very nice food she makes. So look at that smile. How can you look at the smile on that face? Very happy, no? Very happy. And then you have this view also. Look at that view. There's no wonder she's smiling so much. So underneath us we've got a tuk-tuk trying to get up this little hill. Oh my god. It's almost like vertical. But he made it. Off he goes. Very shy, no? Okay, so I know this isn't the best photo in the world, but it's the only one I have of this amazing couple. The daughter was too shy to get in the photo, unfortunately. Little did we know at the time, but that clip you saw before of the tuk-tuk struggling to get up the small hill beneath us, that was the man in this photo, heading out to get more ingredients for us because they thought that we might want more food as they were running low on ingredients. I mean, there isn't a word strong enough to express their kindness towards us. Once we left here, a little bit later, Fabiola admitted that she nearly started crying with such happy emotions at the time because of how lovely and happy this couple were. And if I'm to be honest, I did have a little lump in my throat myself. Some people really can touch your heart on these trips, you know. So we've just come across these guys. They've just picked all of these leaves and they're just putting them into their sack. Hello, hello. So as you can see, many leaves picked today. Hello. And from this plantation, which I'm guessing just goes right down that hill there. So as you can see, they kind of put the sack kind of on their head like this, and then they pick the leaves and then just throw them straight into that bag and then put them into them larger sacks, which is at the back. Lots of good tea. So we've just come to fill up with gasoline. Two of the petrol stations that we passed had no gasoline, so here they just put them straight into the bottle and straight into the bike. So this is Ravana Falls, just outside of Ella. It's a few kilometres away from Ella. We passed it on the way up here, but we didn't get a chance to stop because we were on the bus. Yeah, it's a pretty long waterfall. Many people here, and there's a pool, you see. There's a pool there where people swim in, and just to the side of the waterfall there's another small little one there, and they kind of made like a natural shower out of it. Some guys taking a shower there. Near the falls, they have all of these fruits for sale. Okay, so we've just bought some mango for 100 rupees, which is maybe, I don't know, 40 pence, something like that. Comes in a nice little leaf, very fresh, and we thought it was out of season because we haven't been able to get mango anywhere. But this little store where Fa got her elote, it's that little stall just over there, right in the centre of the screen in the distance. That's where we just got the mango from, and the elote. And they sell grapes in this one, and elote also, and some popcorn. And then you've got bananas, some pineapple, and mango here also. So I'm just kind of walking back up to the way you would go to Ella. So as you can see, there's a few little stalls here and many tuk-tuks bringing people down here. Ice cream van. So there's some local guys here playing some cricket on just outside Ella train station. Okay, so that was day one in Ella. Here we are in the evening, sat in Matey Hut, a really nice place to come and eat here in Ella. As you can see here, we saw the train passing by on the bridge coming in from Kandy. From there we found this really cool place called Cheap Sleep Ella, a 1-minute walk away from Matey Hut. It's a really cheap hostel with an amazing vibe and great people running it. If you're ever in this town, I'd highly recommend some drinks there in the evening. In the next episode, I wake up in the darkness of the early morning to hike up Ella Rock and catch the sunrise. We also pay a visit to the infamous 9 Arch Bridge just out of town. We hope to see you there, but until then, take care and have fun. Peace.